Welcome to Dynamic Range.
Welcome everybody. Today is going to be a really special day here at Dynamic Range Studio. My name's Graham. We're joined here by Tom. And of course, we have Ollie who's joined us. Ollie Andrews, formerly, or actually more importantly known as Feyheart the Bard, which we will get into. Ollie, thank you for being here, mate.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
On a personal level, Ollie was one of the first musicians we met in the UK, playing an open mic. And we got our first paid gig from that open mic, so very grateful to you for that. Yeah.
Was that the Railway?
Yeah.
Railway Tavern in Bromley.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Bromley contingent.
All those years ago.
Oh, you and Aaron are helping us out. Man.
Oh, right, yeah, legend.
And it's the rest is history.
As they say.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so tonight is really amazing because we have our first ever guest here on Dynamic Range, and it's really awesome. We have something different for you guys. So let's get the introductions done. We have Feyheart the Bard. Now, could you tell us who is Feyheart?
Feyheart is a character. I play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
I played for years, like 20 years, since I was like 14. So 22 years now. Bloody hell, I feel old. And I wanted to combine my two passions of music and D&D. And it's like, Feyheart is writing songs, you know, and it was inspired by the Dorian mode. Did you ever mess with the modes?
Yes.
Yeah. So most of the songs are always
Okay.
in the
Medieval, Gregorian vibes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And when I discovered that, I remember I was during lockdown at my mum's, or staying at my mum's, and then started messing with the Dorian. I was like, this sounds really medieval and cool. And then I just kind of developed the idea from there, really. So yeah, I've been releasing songs over the past just over a year now. Got an album on the horizon, and it's all very exciting.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We wanted to check, for the people at home who don't know enough about Dungeons and Dragons, what does Feyheart mean? Like, how would you describe that to someone?
Etymology.
What is the etymology? How would you describe this to someone's like, what does that mean?
So it's Feyheart. I guess like if you were into the world of it, you could probably relate to like Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. But it's like it's Feyheart, so he's like a really jovial character. But it's like he's got a whole backstory. I read this book called Name of the Wind.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever read it. It's like
Who's the author?
Patrick Rothfuss. Do you know it?
I've heard of the author.
Yeah. So when I read that, it was the whole story of the character like formed. He's like in love with a Fey. A Fey in Dungeons and Dragons is like a spirit, almost like a fairy. You get loads of different types of creatures in D&D.
Yes.
Like you get humanoids, you get goblinoids, which are like orcs, and then you get Fey, who are generally like the dryads and like pixies and all that stuff. And he's in love with a Fey of the forest. And my first song that I released, Feyheart, the video tells the story of that. How he wanders into the forest. His whole concept is he's trying to write the perfect song so that he would win over the Fey creature of the forest. So that's what the whole thing is.
We saw that video. It looked like there was a lot of effort put into that video.
Yeah, it was.
You said it was a lot of lying down in the cold.
Yeah, like we shot it. We shot it over months. Like I feel like I've got like a black spot in my memory from all the trauma of it. It was so much work. But it ended up me lying on the floor under this tree in December for about 4 hours, and then we reshot it in January to do it again. Because like we had this like bit, if you see the video, where like I get shot by an arrow, and like I pull the arrow out of my chest at the start, and it squirts blood and fake blood. And
another method actor.
We had to use like a squid. I think it's called a squib. Squib, yeah. And we just couldn't get the blood to like squirt out right, so it's like they had some guy lying there, like okay, I'm gonna put it out, and now, and he squidge it out, and it would just roll down my chest. It was really cold, obviously being in December. I was like, can we not just use warm water? But obviously it was outside for so long that it went.
It's authenticity.
It was an experience.
Suffer for your art.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I'd love to hear a song.
I think we should. We can definitely get more back into the questions, but I think the people at home would love to hear your voice and to hear a song. What is the first song that you're going to do for us?
Yeah, I'll play Feyheart. It's the first song that I released as a debut single, which is the video, so I thought I'd play that.
Awesome.
Awesome. Can't wait.
Okay, ready?
Take it away.
Here we go.
Okay. They call me Feyheart, for I'm Feyhearted. I am in love with a face fair as you'd ever seen. They call me a wanderer as I wander through the lands to search for a song to win her heart. They call me a lover for all the ones I have loved. I can't give them all of me, so I gave each one a piece. They call me a singer, but I'm more of a sinner, for I sin every day that we are apart. If I should die today, I would die with you in my heart, with you in my mind, with you for all time. And if I should join the dead, I would go with you in my head. My very last thoughts are lying in bed. So call me Feyheart, the one who's Feyhearted, the one who owns my heart as fair as your eyes can see. Do not despair for me, do not discourage me. This is my burden I carry, and surely I'll find it someday. And if I should die today, I would die with you in my heart, with you in my mind, with you for all time. And if I should join the dead, I would go with you in my head. My very last thoughts are lying in bed. So call me Feyheart, the one who's Feyhearted, as I wander searching for a song to win a fame. And if I should die today, I would die with you in my heart, with you in my mind, with you for all time. And if I should join the dead, I would go with you in my head. My very last thoughts us lying in bed.
Yeah.
That was great, man.
Awesome.
That was great. I will say, like, listening to the stuff that you do, especially with Feyheart, is, you know, if someone has no idea what the concept is and they hear it, they're like, medieval, Renaissance, kind of like folklore-y music, you're like, what is that going to be? But it's so hauntingly beautiful and mesmerizing to listen to. I'm not going to lie.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
And that was your first single?
Yeah, that was the first song that I released, yeah. So only got 2 out at the moment. Second one's called Melindy. And yeah, working towards the album, you know. I'm like an independent artist, like just broke ass artist, you know what I mean? Trying to pay for it all myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, so that was the first song that we did. And it's,
Amazing.
It's been well received, it's going well. But I know that it's going to be a project.
Yeah.
Build it. You know, I don't have the backing of a record label or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Same.
yeah, we know how it is. But I'm enjoying it, man. I'm really loving it. I'm loving releasing music again. I've been in bands like all my life, you know, but this is like something I've wanted to do for years, and like, yeah, really having fun with it.
Right. Original music really fills the soul a little bit more, shall we say? It doesn't necessarily fill the coffers, but it fills the soul a bit.
We were chatting about this earlier around the fire. We had a little barbecue before the show.
When
You
there's
weren't
South
invited.
Africans, there's gotta be a braai.
And we were saying, because we play in a cover band, you play covers,
Yeah.
3 nights a week.
Yeah.
And all of us, there's a piece of you that's like, I need something for myself.
Yeah.
You can tell that song is from your soul. We can hear it. We know. We know the struggle.
Yeah, man, no, it's exactly that. I mean, I love playing. You know, I do a lot of weddings, and that's like the sweet spot, isn't it? Where you play in that kind of environment, because you're playing just around people who just are having a good time.
Yeah.
You know, in love, and that's amazing. I love what I do. But yeah, there is nothing that beats playing your own music.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Yeah, it's a treat.
So little creations and seeing it like, oh look,
Yeah.
it's like seeing a little child, your own child walk for the first time. You're like, look at it go! People are liking it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when people start actually listening to it. That's a whole other thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we hope that you guys listening are checking out Feyheart on Spotify. Both songs are up there.
Yeah.
Yep.
2 songs out at the moment. Got another one dropping next month, July 17th.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Okay, amazing. And Spotify, any other platforms, or is it like
It's
on all
every-
the usual?
Yeah, it should
Everything.
be everywhere. It should be all over. I could just use the old CD baby, which distributes it everywhere.
course.
So Apple Music. I don't really pay attention to anything other than Spotify. I'm terrible.
Yeah.
Could be like mega famous, like in like, Apple Music. I've no idea. Like that, searching for the Sugar Man documentary.
Yeah. Yes.
I know all
Amazing.
about that. That's such a
Exactly.
good story, man.
And he was like, I'm gonna go to South Africa. They love me there.
I'm huge.
They were like, huge. They were like the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
Like the Beatles. With.
I want to come back to the Dorian mode. This is a bit of a music nerd thing but we're going to just spend a minute on it. 'Cause I
Yeah.
saw you do
Indulge
something-
us.
Yeah, I saw you do something really cool where you took a song that everyone knows, but you put it into this Dorian mode, which
Oh,
you
yeah.
were talking about the haunting sound. That's part of the haunt, is this ancient sort of tonal center of singing. I don't know if you'd be comfortable showing a song like in the Dorian mode, just a chorus or something. but-
Well, like the one that I did was Green Day, "Time of Your Life," because like with the Dorian, there's a bit of a hack to it, really. Like where you start from a scale. So if you were playing G major, you just start from the second note. That then
Yeah.
becomes Dorian.
Yes.
So like yeah. So that's what I did. So it was like for Green Day, it's like, you know, really nice and happy.
Yeah,
But then you actually start from the A minor. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's melancholic.
Yeah. It just really changes the whole vibe. That's kind of what I thought anyway. So it's like, another turning point, a force like in the right. Some grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So take the photographs, the still frames in your mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
And
think
good
that's kind of
times.
how I applied it. I think because I was playing around with it, I was like, that sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, it's so haunting and and instantly like you can hear that in an ancient pub.
Yeah,
Same song, but suddenly it's old.
yeah. There's loads of other ones I want to do with that, like ABBA, Waterloo. So singing about a battle, like the lyrics of ABBA are really great actually. Like they're really kind of like old timely lyrics, a lot of stuff, a lot of the times. But with Waterloo specifically, it's like, you know, I couldn't go anywhere because I was fighting in a battle. Like couldn't escape if I wanted to.
Yes.
It's like actually really quite good.
Disguised as 80s pop.
Yeah.
It's amazing how often lyrics like pumped up kicks or songs that sound
yeah.
wonderful
Yeah,
have got the
yeah.
most sinister message
Yeah.
underneath them.
Like school shooting.
Yeah.
There's that song, Follow Me by Uncle Cracker.
Yeah.
Which everyone's like, oh, I love this song. But it's about infidelity and like and cheating on your wife and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And people are like, oh, I love that song, play it. I once had a woman who requested, but she was wearing a bride-to-be sash. And was just like, please play that song, it's my favorite. And I thought, the irony.
Yeah,
You know what this is?
100%.
Coming back to the Feyheart songs.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm not sure which song you're going to play next. What have you got in store for us?
I'll do Melindy next.
So this is
Yeah.
the second release.
Yeah, it's out now.
And the music video is all hand animated, you were telling us earlier.
Yeah, this guy called Wesley Infinite from Laracos out in Nigeria does the animations for us, and yeah, he's a great guy.
Amazing.
So he's working on another one for us at the moment. Yeah, so Melindy.
Hand animated, like from the soul song. This is what art is, human art, and I love it.
Yeah, I've got a lot of people who say, "Oh, did you use AI?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not. I
Good.
would never use AI."
Fantastic.
But yeah, he took him like a long time to do it, but yeah, he works hard for it. So shout out to Wesley,
Yeah,
My
Wesley,
guy.
thank you very much.
Wesley Infinite.
if you're listening, man.
So the first song obviously was called Feyheart, and it's obviously an introduction to the character of Feyheart, the bard.
Yeah.
This song is called Melindy.
Yeah.
What can you tell us where's
Yeah.
Melindy come from?
Yeah, so Melindy is it's obviously inspired by Dungeons and Dragons, but also J.R.R. Tolkien massively. Obviously, I guess one and the same, isn't it? Because D&D was probably inspired. You know what I mean?
The world
by-
that Tolkien made, yeah.
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 So Melindy, so he actually wrote like a whole Elvish language, like whilst in Oxford University, which kind of like why people love it so much because there's just so much depth to like his writings and all.
Yeah, he
all,
cared about the world he was building.
so much. you know what I mean? Like every character has like a backstory and stuff like that. And yeah, anyway, so he made like an entire language, and I am a massive nerd, as you might have already garnered from our conversations. And I just spent like a long time just looking through the words because they're just really interesting. And one of them was Melindy means like lover, that is female. So I really wanted to have a word that could call the Fey creature, because I don't want to call him Fey, because Fey is actually like a girl's name. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
so. Melindy, it means female lover because he differentiates between male and female because he's like gone hard.
Yeah.
Gone on, Tolkien. It's like gone 100% on that. So that's what the song's about. It's like it's so, as I said before, like Feyheart goes into the forest and plays these love songs to the Fey in the hope that she will like take him back, and, like this was like supposed to be the first song that he does that. So he writes this song and plays it to her.
Awesome.
Okay, I've got some questions about that
Sure.
after, but if you want, should we jump into the song?
I'd love to hear it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Feyheart the Bard, this is Melindy.
Melindy.
Oh, Melindy, there are no words I have found in any tongues of man to tell you how I feel. I'd walk through dragon fire, cross any desert, I would swim any ocean tide to be by your side, for without you I am incomplete. One part of two, you're the rhythm in my heartbeat. Every word I sing for you, my Melindy. Ooh, ah, ah. I'd paint thee, but the colours would do no justice. The brush would surely falter at the touch of the paper. Time could span 1,000 years or evermore. There would be no other who ever could compare to my Melindy. Ooh, ah, ah, my Melindy. Ooh, ah, ah. found in any tongues of man to tell you how I feel.
Yes.
Once again, I'm transported. I'm not gonna lie, but like I feel like we're on a quest for
Yeah.
for king and country and
Yeah.
them being.
I also, those of you watching at home can't see, but there's a wood burning stove in the corner, and I feel like that there should be a fire visible when these songs are played.
Yes.
But I suppose that really just shows that this aesthetic and this way of writing music, etc., is so rich in imagery and history, and there's so much you could do with it. Like I said, I feel teleported. Close my eyes, I'm walking through like a woodland path, and I'm on an adventure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that is the good thing about it, is there is such a wealth of like lore that's been written in Dungeons and Dragons. Like the version that I play is 3.5, which is an older version of what they have in the moment. It's now on 5.5, which is
I can already hear people at home going, "Why is he playing such an old version? We're on
Yeah,
5
I know.
already now."
I do play a bit of 5, but mostly 3.5. And there's something like 70 books of like in that version, and they're like tomes. They're like literally like that big. They're like 300 pages each.
Yeah.
Like, and they've all got stories in them about different creatures and like magic items, and they're all so interesting. And genuinely, like, can't wait to write more stuff because I'm just pulling from all this backstory, like, this
yeah.
lore, you know what I mean? So
To build on that much that's been created, it's
Yeah.
amazing. I had a question about venues that you've played or wanting to play, because every music kind of fits like a different atmosphere. Like I just said, having the fire on is the right atmosphere. What gigs do you have coming up that are like where you just like, oh, that's the one where me and that venue, we just click? Because I think you did a gig in a cave.
yeah, we did Chiselhurst Caves a little while ago, which was amazing. Like, because I took my wife there a little while ago, and they do this massive tour downstairs, like in the cave system. It's 22 miles long, caves, yeah. And it's really loads of history there. People, like, apparently the Romans used to live down there. Like they have like exhibits they show you on this massive tour. Like I think it was something like 15,000 people lived down there in World War II.
Jeep.
So it's like loads of stuff there. But one of the things that fascinated me was that, or the wealth of like artists that used to play down there. Rolling Stones played down there, Jimi Hendrix, like stuff like that. But they hadn't had any music played in like years, like generally since like the 70s.
Yeah.
And they put on this like medieval night, because they do this thing called like LARPing, which is like live action role play. So they have like in the caves they'll like fight, and then they put on a medieval night, and then we played down there for it. So we were like one of the first bands to play down there since like those days of Jimi Hendrix and stuff. So it was really special.
That's really cool.
Everyone was dressed up like elves, and
Oh, cool.
As they should.
involved. Yeah, a lot of pointy ears around. My
Yes.
people.
Yeah. And obviously,
pretty fun.
and obviously, I mean, we only have space for yourself today, but the band is more than just Feyheart.
Yeah,
Feyheart is the bard,
yeah,
but the band is not
yeah.
the bard.
No, yeah. So I've got 3 other people involved in the projects now. Ellie and Adamo and Spencer, and they all have their own individual characters. So we go on stage and we're committing to like our outfits and stuff. Not dressed up today, as you can tell, but we're trying to make it like an immersive experience every time we perform. So when I'm on stage, I am Feyheart. I'm not Ollie. I'm
Yes.
Feyheart. You know what I mean? I'll speak.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. So Ellie plays as Freya Stoneheart, and she sings with me. And she's a barbarian, but in her character. But yeah, she's actually a very nice Norwegian girl, a lovely girl.
It's always the quiet ones.
Yeah, she makes like dice, like, so with D&D dice, she'll like make custom dice.
Oh, wow.
So
She makes her own
a lot-
custom dice.
Yeah, like really
Amazing.
beautiful stuff, like different colours and moulds and stuff.
So
like
can we expect some Feyheart the Bard D&D dice?
that. Yeah,
Some merch?
we got merch up on Bandcamp, but I don't think we've got the dice up there yet. But they'll be coming
Watch
Nice.
the space.
in the next couple of weeks.
Such
yeah.
a unique bit of merch, like, and handmade by a band member.
Yeah,
which
it's
is also-
cool. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, they sell well at the gigs. Yeah, I've been quite pleasantly surprised.
Nice. And the other instruments, because I've seen you playing a guitar that looks much smaller than this.
Yeah.
So instrumentally, it's more medieval. Is that correct?
Yeah, I really want to get like a lute. Yeah, I have played it. It's like a completely different beast. I don't know if you ever played them.
Yeah, the
So many
tuning's all
strings.
different as well.
Yeah, like that alone. But it's like even like getting a bridge, like because like we're so used to having my hand like arcs like that, but the neck is so wide.
Yeah, you've got to
You'd have to like
play
really
around it.
relearn it. And they're also really expensive to buy, like
Yeah.
properly. So I've got like a mandolin. It's like really it was an old mandolin. I bought it recently. I think it was like from the 1900s or something like that. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like it looks really cool. It's awesome. So I've just been playing that like a little bit. But yeah, it's obviously the amplification is a bit of an issue as well.
Yes.
You
I was
need to
going
get
to
one
say,
of
does it
those-
have a pickup?
Yeah, you need one of those like pickups over the top of it. But yeah, so just sticking to the guitar for now. But
Nice.
I've got Spencer in the band who has recently just joined, and he's playing violin. And then Adamo plays guitar, but he plays like classic strings guitar, so it's like nylon strings. So it sounds like a lot more classical. So yeah, we're trying to tap a lot more into that medieval theme, like with the instrumentation. In the recordings, we are very like trying to get a lot more like that. Do you know what I mean? That style. We're very rarely we use like steel strings on the recordings.
Yes.
It's cellos, it's violins, it's
Awesome.
classical guitars, it's piano.
Awesome. I've just seen, so for those of you at home, we can see the comments that you put. And a friend of mine who plays the mandolin
Hey.
just tuned in. So
Okay.
Keenan, if you're there and you've got any mandolin tips, please put them in the comments and we can let Ollie know. Anyone else who wants to send any messages, please feel free to comment. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you've listened to Feyheart's music, because obviously a lot of you are Third Wheel fans and you're discovering Feyheart. Some of you in Feyheart are discovering Third Wheel, and this is how musicians connect.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. So if you're just tuning in, welcome. We have Feyheart the Bard, and we have original new music happening here today. It really is a cool world that you can get transported into. Like, so I'm very quite interested for the people at home who don't really know much about the world of LARPing, of D&D, of those kind of things, who kind of look, been like, this looks like a lot of fun. Like, I would love to get into it. And for those of you at home, if you are interested, please go check out Feyheart the Bard online on all the different platforms, and come to the gigs, and you will actually feel like you are being teleported back in time. And you know,
If you can't do that, buy the merch.
exactly.
I think it's time for another song. What do you think?
Ooh, I think
So-
so. I think so.
So we've heard the two songs that have been released
Yeah.
on Spotify,
Yeah.
but like every good musician, you probably have hundreds of unreleased ones.
Yeah. I don't know about hundreds. Like, I'm one of those like artists who really like writes very few amounts of songs, and then like if it's not working, I'll leave it. If I finish a song, I generally will probably do something with it and release it. I don't really. I admire people who will write 100 songs and then pick 10 to do
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the album.
That's brave.
That's not me.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
I don't think I could just like discard 90 songs and be like, ooh.
Yeah, exactly, right? I'd always want to come back to them. I kind of Frankenstein them to death until they work. This song is my wife's favourite song. It's called Jewel. And yeah, I'm writing for the album where it's like a structure. I'm like we're writing it as like an adventure. So like, you know, this Feyheart is going to be track one, tells the story of like what he's doing. And then it goes, and it will end probably with Melindy. We're still structuring it. But I needed a song that was like, Feyheart realizes that the best way that he's going to write this perfect song is by putting himself into a situation where it's not easy. And I kind of wanted to have that as a real, you know, thing in real life, because you put yourself in difficult situations, you become a better person.
Yes.
And that's what I want this song to be. It's like being about adventuring to become more of a man, like more, you know,
Challenge
stronger.
yourself.
Yeah, that's what the song is. So it's an adventuring song.
I'm ready to be inspired.
Oh, I'm ready to go on an adventure.
We're going on an adventure.
Ready to steed.
That's the Hobbit. I did try to get that line in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ollie Andrews of Feyheart.
Okay.
I've sung for silver in gilded halls. I've drunk with princes. I've loved the falls. I kept my feet to the fire, but not too close. I'm in need of adventure. Make me into a man. Make me someone much better. Someone with a plan. They say fire will make diamonds, rubies and jewels. Mama told me that she played with fire, but mama, I wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. I'm in need of adventure. Make me into a man. Make me someone much better. Someone with a plan. They say fire will make diamonds, rubies and jewels. Mama told me that she played with fire, but mama, I wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. They put gold in my hand, they put bread in my jar. Always felt like a bird in a cage. Angelo, if you're out there, let's go claim the sky. Oh, I'm in need of adventure. Make me into a man. Make me someone much better. Someone with a plan. They say fire will make diamonds, rubies and jewels. Mama told me that she played with fire, but mama, I wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel. Wanna be a jewel.
Hey!
Oh, really felt over there.
Beautiful.
back
A
to
trick
the
change. Lovely. I love how both Melindy and that have a 6/4, a 6/8 rhythm.
Yeah.
It's like got that waltzy, like sway.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I was talking to my producer about this recently. It's never really intended, because we've got another song on the album, which is, I think it's like, 6/8 as well. Maybe, it's weird timing. I don't know. They just kind of fall out of it,
Yeah.
man. It's never really intended.
It's nice when you know when that just happens,
Yeah.
and it happens to be like not a happy accident,
Yeah.
but that's just what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to sometimes write songs that are really different from each other. So I suppose if you were to sit down and think about how you could make something really different, it would time signatures would be something that you should probably
Yes.
explore as a musician. Because I remember with my old band, our biggest song was in 3/4.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. It's the only song that we had in 3/4. Everything else was 4/4.
Yeah.
So maybe we're on something there. We should have done more of that.
But it's cool how even musically you're writing in the Dorian mode, you're writing in time signatures that are not, they're conventional but not popular,
Yeah.
and it's cool. It's like it's already separating out from what we hear every day in such a positive way.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's so I really love because I'm fascinated with worlds and building worlds and narratives like that, and you can see that there's stories behind each of these songs, etc. And the start of this narrative with Feyheart the Bard seems to be about him and this Fey that he's obviously has been with before, and
Yeah.
now wants to win back.
Yeah.
Feels like there's a story there.
Yeah, I've got the whole backstory written, yeah.
I suppose that's something that obviously you're going to be exploring throughout the release of the album, etc.
Yeah, so what we're doing for the album is we're going to do it as a narration of, like, we're going to get voice actors on the actual album telling the story of Feyheart. So we've had a lot of really cool people apply. Haven't reached out to everyone yet, but we have picked mostly everyone that we want, so thank you everyone who has applied. And yeah, the story of Feyheart was that it's very much like the Name of the Wind book. So yeah, but where he ended up, his family was attacked by bandits. He belonged to a circus, and then he had to flee out into the woods, and then
He ran away from the circus.
he ran away from the circus, and then found this like fey creature who took him in. And then he fell in love with her, and then after a few weeks of being together, she just got bored, because that's what fays are like, they're very fickle.
I was about to say.
Yeah, and then she was like, I'm not interested in you anymore. And he ends up like trying to find her again for like months and months in the forest, and eventually does find her. And then she's like, oh, it's you. Oh, I'm not interested in you anymore. The only way I would ever be interested in you is if you write me the perfect song. So that's where his whole, arc begins, and he's like, oh, I then have to learn how to play guitar. So he goes back and starts learning the guitar. That's the story.
Okay. Is this available like on the website to read, or will this only be in the album as a exploration?
It will be. No, it's not on. I don't even have a website at the moment, man. It's got like an EPK. I need to do that. We're gonna be working on a lot of stuff like that for sure. So make it a bit more tangible. Just putting so much work into the album at the moment.
Yeah.
Getting it all together.
I think this is part of the story of independent musicians and us being part of it. Like you were saying earlier, there's no record label. If you want to get a voice actor, you got to book them, you got to write the script, you got to record them.
Yep.
Like everything falls on the independent artist to produce the merch. Your band is literally making it by hand.
Yeah, 100%.
So for those of you who've joined in, it's such a pleasure to have you, because this is the work that goes into something, a final product, and it's so awesome to see it come from one place, not from just people who have been, manufactured on a billboard to an extent.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see it
Nepo
happen.
babies.
Well, yeah, yeah. And even though it takes a while, because this is essentially another job.
Yeah, for sure. It's like passion things, not making money out of it yet. It pays for itself. It's what I've always wanted to do. That's what we always did with my old band. It was like you make money from gigs, and then you just put it straight back into it.
Yeah.
And then so you don't. I'm never taking money out of it.
Yes.
It's just like I'll make 300 quid from a gig, and I'll be like, okay, I can pay my producer with that.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, oh, okay, I could pay to get a new video done or whatever. Like that's just how it works, and that's a good feeling, because then it's like you should got your funding or what you really love.
I think it's such like exactly what you said, what you love. Like none of us got into music for the money.
Yeah.
And and none of us have said like, oh, we're gonna play our own music because we're trying to make a lot of money.
No.
It's because there's something inside of you that you have to get out.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't know, I lose touch with that sometimes. Being a professional musician, playing all the time, and it's so nice to hear something from the soul. Like it's that word authentic that I hate because it gets misused all the time.
Yeah.
This one is actually being authentically used.
Cannot be more authentic than this, and it's such a pleasure to hear that.
Yeah. And that's just to show, we've said this before in previous streams, is that the thing that we're trying to grow here with this dynamic range podcast, video, chat show is this kind of grassroots kind of giving back to the community, and providing a platform where other people who are like-minded can come, and we can do this kind of thing and grow it together, form a community, where musicians and fans alike are able to come in without and cutting out that middleman of the label and all that other stuff.
Yeah, man.
So please go and subscribe to Feyheart on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere you see it. Please, it's free.
Yeah,
Click the like button.
Exactly. And that's Feyheart the Bard.
Feyheart the Bard.
Feyheart the Bard.
On Instagram.
Yes.
Fey. They spell it differently, like in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Now, of course,
Our first band, we had that problem.
yeah, it's true. We were called Nonchalant, and, and there's not a lot of French happening in.
No.
There's 11 languages, not one of them French.
Not sure.
Or even Franco.
Spell it SH, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
But that's actually important. So it's Feyheart, and that's Fey Heart.
Yeah.
So Fey Heart. the Feyheart, the Bard.
The bar.
And if you're into Dungeons and Dragons and sort of Renaissance fairs and medieval and Camelot and knights and all that kind of good
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
You know, the
Skyrim.
the GOAT, all
Anything like that.
Yes. Baldur's Gate, any of that sort of really immersive storytelling stuff that it isn't modern but takes place in in history. This is for you. You should check out Feyheart the Bard.
And just a reminder for those watching, please send some comments through. We'd love to hear that you're watching the stream and where you're watching it from. It's always nice. There's no audience in front of us. It's just you guys watching. So even if you just send a little heart emoji, it's nice to know that the music's being appreciated in the moment.
Or even, if you want to do more than that, take a selfie and tag us online.
Yeah,
and
there
just
we
be
go.
like, this is you watching it on the couch, watching it at home, watching it at a friend's place. We want to see where is the most random place people are watching the
Yeah.
stream from.
If you're on the toilet, don't send us that.
Make sure the selfie is from the waist up.
Yeah, please. So the next song that you're going to
Okay.
play
Yeah.
for us, is so he's established himself, Feyheart the character. He's been dumped by his girlfriend.
Yeah.
We've been
Left.
introduced to the love interest,
Yes.
etc.
He's plucking up the courage to become a warrior.
And he's gone on an adventure.
He wants to, ready to go on it.
He's ready for the adventure.
What happens next?
Yeah, I mean, the story is like, it's a progressive story. I guess you have to wait for the album, really. But it's.
I knew you were
Hey,
gonna say that. Dang it.
I mean, this next song, I'm going to get my little pick pouch. I'm going to get little picks out here. It's pretty cool, right? That is custom
I
made.
feel like a failed guitarist. I don't have a big patch.
See, it should be a thing, right?
I just have that little pocket there for
pretty
my
handy.
salary.
It's damn handy. What's happening with that mic?
Sorry, technical. Got yourself.
Like that, yeah? Great.
There you go.
There we go.
Sorted.
Our stage tech.
This next song, it was very much Dorian creation. Again, very early song that I made. Probably the second song I wrote, actually, for the project. It's called The Secret Chord. And
Did David play it?
Oh, I was about to say,
Please.
did the Lord approve?
it's what it is written about. Because like, Hallelujah, I think, is one of the best songs ever written.
Yeah.
In terms of just being able to just evoke so much emotion in anyone.
Yeah.
And it's been sung so many times by so many different people. And like everybody just puts such a different spin on it. I love the Jeff Buckley version. But
I was
obviously
about to ask, what is your favorite version?
I don't really know. Probably, I really love Leonard Cohen for his. Obviously, he was the original, and like he
wrote it. I mean,
So, but yeah, I obviously do really like the Jeff Buckley version as well. So, but they're all great.
I will say, a controversial
hang
opinion,
on.
and nothing to
Let's say it
Leonard
together.
Cohen.
1, 2, 3. Rufus
Wainwright.
Wainwright.
Oh, yeah.
Because it wasn't Shrek.
It wasn't Shrek, but also the way he sways with the timing of it, like it's very emotive. It's our favorite version of it.
Right.
So
I've heard
this-
that, not for a long time. I had to revisit it. So yeah, obviously the lyric in it is secret chord.
Yes.
Like David played me, please the Lord. I always thought that was really interesting. How you could do something with that. So Feyheart is trying to find this secret magic chord
To please.
to please Fae, to please the Fae, and then because that is a lot what D&D bards are. Like Dungeons and Dragons bards, they like get new abilities and want to level up. They can do new spells, and I thought that would be quite a cool thing.
A cool spell, the secret chord.
Yeah, so you find this new chord. Because I do feel like that when I'm playing guitar. Like I'll sit down for hours, like most days with guitar. Like you find a new chord, and it's like, oh, that's sick, and you build a new song off of it. You
Yes.
just find that, like you chisel it out of the stone.
That's right, where you find it, just between.
B and C.
B and C.
There's a Mighty Boo ship episode.
Oh, right.
I'll send it to you afterwards. It's classic. Absolute classic.
Yeah, so this is what that song's about. It's like about going on an adventure and trying to find the secret chord.
I am ready.
Oh, look at
I'm ready to go and find this chord.
ladies and gentlemen, Feyheart the Bard
And the secret chord.
and the secret chord.
In the hearts of the night, through whispering trees, I strum my lute softly on the breeze, with the mappings and starlights and the melody in mind. I'll search for the chord, the magic kind. Oh, the secret chord, the Feyheart delights, a melody to turn eternal nights to lights across the lands under moon, stars and sun. My quest has only just begun. Through ancient ruins and misty shores, I'll search for the chord to open any door, with a harmony and whisper to the old mage's lore. A secret chord, a key to so much more. Oh, the secret chord in dreams is heard, a song that is wild as an untamed bird. With every step he draws near to the sound only he hears, he'll claim that melody of home. A song that is wild as an untamed bird. With every step he draws near to the sound only he hears, he'll claim that melody of old.
Oh, that was great.
That felt like I'm on the horse.
Yep.
Yo, I was about to say, that was...
The other one was I'm in the bar. This was I'm on the horse now.
Yo, I felt like...
We're going.
We're searching.
Yo, that
I think
was...
if anyone is busy with a movie, like the Dungeons and Dragons movie, and you need a bard,
Yeah, man.
like
Not gonna lie, yeah. If I was a knight, you would be hired. You would be right next to me.
I'm writing a song at the moment about that, actually, about being a squire, writing songs about a knight. You were never the knight, always a squire. You know what I mean? It's quite a good thing to write about.
Nice.
I got no problems.
For being a squire and
But
one.
being Squire one. Time changes, but the message stays the same.
I love it. I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm going home and watching Three Musketeers. Like,
Yeah. You know what's cool is like how music, we're getting the sense of adventure, like we're off. Like music has always accompanied, even in the real world, it's not just in movies, like D-Day, they had guys playing the drums. Like, we're coming and check out the sick drum solo, you know?
my boy Nate's gonna.
And then like, you know, ancient armies had, bards who would play ahead
Gas
of them.
you up.
Yeah, that's been such a vibe, apart from the battle.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing modern war is missing. There's
The
no
soundtrack.
there's no the soundtrack. Now it's just like screams and terror. Back then there was at least some dude on like a and they were like, this is sick.
That's always the running joke of like people who play as a bard in D&D, because you got like all these spellcasters and knights, like, you know, getting out their sword and their bow and arrows, and then there's just a bard in the background just going.
Oh, got him! Take that.
Oh, but that's the thing. There's so much rich world building that you can do with this, and we were chatting a little bit before the stream about some of the cool things you're planning on being able to implement at your live concerts, and for fans who want to get involved with the narrative and what they'll be able to enjoy, etc.
Yeah.
Could you enlighten us on like one or two things that you're hoping to implement that fans can get excited for the kind of thing?
Yeah, we so like that Chiselhurst Caves gig was a bit of a I felt like we leveled up. Well, obviously, you level up in D&D. It's like little things. I feel like we're on level 3 right now. If I had to put it on, and like we
The story is broken.
We recently went to Norway, and that was like, that was getting to level 2 because it was like our first festival. You know, we got the proper stage show. We got 45-minute set together. But then like this recent one was like, level 3 because we just like we just got the crowd interacting. We got this new song called The Dancing Plague. I can't play it because I need Adamo with me.
Okay.
Because it's like really.
Well, hopefully when we have you back.
Yeah, we'll bring Adamo. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. It's like a really old story. Like it's been told many times, but it's like a Nordic story because Ellie is obviously Norwegian.
Yes.
And she's really into her theatres and everything like that. And it's about a plague that besets a village because this guy basically puts a curse on everyone, and they dance until they die. So that's what the song's about. It's called The Dancing Plague. But like, what we actually got everybody dancing. Like we got everybody up. And Ellie's like invented like a dance to do to go with the song.
Oh, nice.
So it's like our own version of the Macarena, you know. But I want to really do that for all of our shows. So make it interactive, encourage fans to dress up and LARP, like live action role play as characters. And like, I mentioned to you before about potentially getting character sheets, and if you come to gigs, you get experience points that will unlock different things. I'm trying to think of what that could be. Like I was thinking, like on the website, which we'll make, you get access to different levels on different pages if you level up.
Oh, very cool.
You know what I mean? I thought that would be quite cool.
Yeah.
But you get like exclusive merch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think to come back to the dancing, something that's so cool there is like the crowd. You're at a LARPing thing where the people have already bought into this is a fantasy.
Yeah.
But they've let it happen. We experience. You probably experienced it as well. You play so many shows in like a pub or whatever, and so many people you can see they want to dance, but they're like, oh, I don't know if I should. And you're like, just let go, man. Have fun. Like
you're great at that, Graham. Getting everybody dancing, man. I've seen it. It's happened to me. Well, you are the man who cast a spell on the pub. Gets everyone up.
maybe we need a feature.
I think so. Have you finished casting all those voices for your thing?
I was going to say, well, our first song that we're going to release, Sir Liege, we were talking about earlier, is like a pub. It's a very electronic, modern like take on it, but it's a very like we're all drinking together. I see there's.
Maybe there is there. Oh, a rival bard is coming to town, and we can have a thing.
We'll do like a medieval version of I Hope.
Yeah.
Just do it in the Dorian mode.
Yeah.
Add that Dorian note.
When we get you back, I can see the
Deal. We'll have a little head-to-head, a little
Awesome.
thing. What I think would be really cool, and obviously it's your idea, but is for the fans who are coming in, if they have their own character sheets, etc. Obviously you can sign them and stuff. But I think for the ones who get to a certain level, I think at a certain part of the show, you should stop and actually have a dice roll-off. It'd be like sort of, and stop. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob has come in and this is his thing. And a fan gets to come on and head to have a dice roll against you to see.
But they make the dice so theirs will be loaded.
You know, and you could work off that. You know, if they come in and they roll a nat 20, like, all of a sudden maybe they get to
free drinks
sing on the next song with you, or they get to do a thing, or they come in and it's a nat 1, pie, straight in the face. You know, like,
Flagon of mead.
flagon of mead, you know.
I love it.
There's so much you could do there. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna spend some time looking over that. But yeah, at the moment it's just focusing on getting the album ready, which is nearly there. We've got 4 songs fully recorded now. I went down to Brighton last month, and we've got the other 3 recorded. So all the drums just got done this week. We use this guy out in Berlin. We're very like multinational with our like people involved in the projects, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's the nature of D&D, right?
Yeah.
It's broad and diverse.
Yeah, it's great. So well, as soon as I get that together, I'm going to put a lot more effort into that side of the stuff with incorporating character sheets. Definitely, that would be cool.
I feel like being a drummer is like you can't be an elf and be a drummer, you know?
Yeah, it's a bit dwarf.
It's like you're resided.
Yeah, like an orc or something.
Dwarf, orc, barbarian. You could get weird. Actually, have like a paladin. Imagine like a holy drum solo.
On the topic of drummers, you could do that like the the drumsticks. Boom! On the topic of drummers, our third wheel, Brad, is busy controlling everything upstairs for the live stream. So once again, please in the comments if you can give Brad some love.
Give a yeah, Brad.
Yeah, Brad. He doesn't get to be on the camera because someone has to know what all the buttons do, and it ain't me and it ain't you. So
It's definitely not me. It's but yeah. So I mean, we would just be three guys sitting alone in a room right now if it wasn't for Brad, who is running the whole show from upstairs in the gods. He's running the stream and all the comments and stuff. So please give some love to him in the comments as well.
once again, independent musicians, we got to do this all ourselves.
Yeah,
We said it again. This is what it's all about. We're building the stuff up from the bottom up. So for all the people who know what like a band who's just started and is in the garage, and people who know famous people but they have no idea about that in between section of what it takes to actually make it, this is what it takes. This is the real groundwork that people have to do.
And I genuinely feel that what you've got here, if the right person sees it, there is an audience. That like hopefully people watching now are becoming more of your audience. Our fans are becoming your
well, I hope
audience.
so, yeah.
And the world, like in my head, I see the world you've created. It exists, like it's there. And
I want to make it like a bigger thing what it is now. I'm part of this like big Dungeons and Dragons Discord server, so they play like on all the different channels, and it's like a world. So they've got like a world called Valador, and it's like they've got all the couple of different countries, and they've got a map of it, and then there's about 60 people on the server. And then so they're all like, we all got different characters that we're all playing all the time, and it feels alive. Like it feels, because they're always like playing every day, and you can do like lots of downtime roles where you're like hunting and fishing and stuff.
Oh,
and
cool.
roll like on the deep percentile dice. And that's really cool. I'd love to do something like that with Feyheart, so make it actually involve the fans on the Discord server that we're all playing D&D together.
Awesome.
That's what it's all about, really. It's all about playing the game.
yes,
I think, well, as far as I know, the best thing to do is maybe at some point open it up to the community, see how they think that they could even come to the party. Because that's the one thing with D&D. If it hasn't been made, a fan will go out and make it, and they'll write the book, they'll do a thing.
I just had such a good. Sorry, this is gonna be a dice roll.
Okay,
But
hopefully it's a nat 20.
I know Feyheart has just started, but I think they need a tribute act. A non-binary tribute act called They Hot.
They heart the pod. They heart the pod. Yes, it's this non-binary fan that follows you around. Maybe like a satyr, I think.
I've got this Feyheart's playing in a 5e campaign at the moment, and I've got these two goblins that are in the party.
Yeah.
And one of them is called Hoop Nugget. Shout out John if you're watching. And he always calls him Feyheart.
Feyheart.
And I'm always like, it's not Feyheart, it's
Feyheart.
I'm gonna strangle you. It's very funny.
So, a little side nerdy question. What is Feyheart in the mechanics when you are playing with him? What is his best move that he can do, like in a battle, or
Best
like?
move, yeah. I mean, all right. So in the 3.5.
Secret chord.
Yeah, fair.
In the okay, right. So in the 5e, which I guess people will be more familiar with, he's a bard of law, which is like a specific. He's more like bookwormy, like he's all about can do a lot more spells basically. So
A scholar bard, as it were.
yeah, I guess so. So like the good thing about that is you get access to 2 spells that are of 3rd level or lower of any class, which is really cool. So what he's done is he's obviously picked the 2 best out of all of them. I've found one of them is called Aura of Vitality, which is like the best healing spell in the game, I think. Because you can heal like something like crazy, like 30 d6 worth of HP.
Oh, jeez, okay.
It's really good, and you can cast
Back from the grave.
you can cast it as a bonus action. So that's like really good. So that's kind of what he does. So he does like he's like a support character. That's what bards are. They're not usually like in the front line fighting. He's usually helping out their allies, like giving them inspiration.
Yeah.
You know
Exactly,
what I mean?
yeah.
That's like I like that aspect of D&D where I'm like not really like I don't have to be killing things in the front line. I'm just like bring in the vibes. That's what I mean.
I can see that.
I think we have time for one more. You got one more song, or?
Yeah, I've got one more song. This wasn't supposed to be a Feyheart song when I first wrote it, because I wrote it for my wife. It's when we got married. But I think that we recorded it, and I think we're going to put like violin on it and release it as Feyheart, because I'm really proud of it. And it's called The Wedding Song. It hasn't got really a name, it's just called The Wedding Song.
We'll consider that a holding title.
No, it might just be called The Wedding Song. See?
Okay.
A wedding song. And I take it it's about a wedding.
It's about my wedding, my wife.
There we
when
go.
we got married.
While Ollie plays the song, if those of you who are watching could just put some comments there telling us what you think of the concept of Feyheart, the concept of the show, Ollie himself. We'd love to see some support. There's no one here to applaud this show, so comments are the way that we do that. And yeah, please give all your love to Ollie Feyheart the Bard.
Okay,
Take it away.
here we go. Alright. Shall we wait for the lights or shall we just go?
I think just go.
Yeah, oh, there we go. Ooh. Asking you, shall
And so we turn the page, a brand new chapter takes center stage. No more sadness, no more rain clouds, no more frowns. I'll turn them upside down. All that I wanted, all that I need was you and me, babe. You and me. And so the time has come between all that's yours and mine. No more slow mornings, more deep breaths, more of less, with no regrets, to look upon you under the sheets, just you and me, babe, you and me. And so I'll ask you to come with me, to find the answers that we both seek. It would be an honor, the privilege is mine, to live and die by your side. We find the answers that we both seek, just you and me, babe, you and me. Just like I promised, and you did too. And they all heard us say I do, and I meant it, every word.
Wedding song.
Beautiful.
Wedding song.
And you said that's about your wedding.
Yeah,
You and
right.
your wife.
I mean, like, obviously Melindy is a fictional character, but I like couldn't write any of these songs if I didn't have Lucy, my wife, because she is like,
She is the Melindy.
yeah, she is 100%. Like, I just feel so much love for her than I've ever felt before. And when I got together with her, I just started writing all these songs, and it wasn't a coincidence. So,
Amazing.
I feel like I would incorporate it into the Feyheart project. It would be probably like a fictional idea from his point of view, where one day he would want to marry her.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You could work it into the story like that.
I think that's exactly
Beautiful.
how it should be.
Exactly how.
I look forward to hopefully at some point reading the comic or the novel of Feyheart the Bard.
Oh, God, that'd be great.
the live action biopic.
Definitely.
I've got a guy who's doing a comic strip at the moment. Color Me Fred is his Instagram. Give him a follow. He's an amazing artist. So he's working on the first one at the moment. Hopefully that'll be out in a couple of weeks. But it's going to be telling the story of Feyheart as a comic.
Amazing.
So,
That's really cool. Well,
Guys, please go follow Feyheart the Bard on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Wherever you see it, follow it, support it. It's been such a pleasure having you here, Ollie.
thank you so much.
is there anything you want to say to your fans already and to new fans potentially?
Just, thank you for joining me on the journey. It's really exciting for me and I love it. And hopefully I can just continue to write these songs and release them and grow the project. And I want you guys to be there with me doing that. I'm also writing songs for characters now. I'm probably going to put a post out about it in the next couple of days. But if you have a D&D character with a really great story, I want to hear about it and I will try and write a song for it. I just want to say thank you guys for having me. It's really great to have like musicians like you that like really support each other, because a lot of people in the scene kind of see it as a competition. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not a competition. Like I've got so many cool gigs from you, and like you vice versa, and it's just important to help each other out. So
When music is a competition, everyone loses.
yeah, I agree,
Amen.
man.
That's-
Amen to
I
that.
agree.
Mhm.
It's stupid. It's a dumb way of looking at it. Like
Yeah.
I don't get why people have that mentality.
It's actually an insecurity, and
Yeah.
and it doesn't do them any favors, to
Yeah,
be honest.
I agree. But yeah, we're good, aren't we? Whenever if there's a wedding that comes my way and I can't do it, I always push it onto you guys. And
Likewise.
you do the
Vice
same, so
versa. Vice versa.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into Dynamic Range and coming on an adventure with us. This is the first guest we've had, and it won't be the last. And we, as I said, we will be growing this thing into something very community-based. So if you also are thinking you know a musician that would be perfect to come on here, please send them our way.
Please do.
And hopefully we can get them on the podcast. Once again, please follow Feyheart the Bard on all their journeys across Spotify and Instagram and you name it. Go to the gigs, get involved, and have some fun.
Tune in next week. We will be live with Josh Roxton. He's a guy who does it's also folk music, but with a very African flavor. Does a lot of vocal looping. He's in town playing a few gigs from South Africa. You're going to love him. He's, great guy.
Nice.
And coming up after that is Ross Harding, a blues artist. So we've got an eclectic mix here on Dynamic Range.
Very
Ali,
dynamic.
Brad,
very
if
range.
you could roll that outro for us, please. And we'll see you guys next week.
Awe.
Cheers, yo. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Awesome.
Hold it. Yeah.